On Sports Corner, the Ohio State Buckeyes took down the ranked Purdue Boilermakers yesterday in Schottenstein Center. We give you the rundown.
Kent State men's basketball took their second loss of the season to the Akron Zips on Friday. We give you those details next.
The NFL Combine took place over the weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. We tell you the standouts and more as a brand new episode of Sports Corner starts right now. Hello everyone from the Franklin Hall studio on the campus of Kent State University. This is Sports Corner alongside Josh Zaramet. I'm Maddox Miller. Josh, thanks for filling in. A lot of ups and downs for Kent State athletics this weekend.
That's right, Maddox, as we are going to start on a down note from the Kent State basketball team as they lost their second match of the season against the Akron Zips by a final of 70-92 on Friday. Morgan Safford led the Flashes in scoring, finishing with 15 points in the loss. The Flashes will hit the road for their final away game of the regular season tomorrow against the Northern Illinois Huskies before the Western Michigan Broncos head to Kent for senior night.
The Kent State baseball team hosted its home opener series against the Rhode Island Rams. The Flashes swept this series with a strong showing in a doubleheader on Saturday after Sawyer Solitario walked off Friday's marathon game with a 13-inning solo home run. Senior catcher Brody Williams combined for 5 hits and 4 runs in the 2 games Saturday. Fellow senior Colton Schaller broke out the long ball in Game 2 with a grand slam and a 3-run home run over the scoreboard. On the mound, redshirt sophomore Evan Holwinski picked up where he left off from the Tennessee series with 8 strikeouts to close out the series. The Flashes will remain at home for a matchup against St. Bonaventure on Wednesday.
Heading to the women's side of the court this past Saturday afternoon, the Kent State women's basketball team clinched a spot in the Mid-American Conference tournament following a 56-63 win over the Central Michigan Chippewas. Corinne Hauser led the Flashes in scoring with 15 points in 24 minutes. Kent State now has 2 remaining matchups, including one against the Miami Redhawks on Wednesday to prepare for the tournament in Cleveland.
Turning to the field, lacrosse played Xavier this past Wednesday. Leading the game in points is senior Zeta Crumpton with a total of 6 points. Another notable player was Morgan Halley with a total of 3 points. Leading the Flashes defense is sophomore Anna Zacconi, who picked up 3 ground balls, and junior goalkeeper Sydney Davis is continuing her streak with 12 saves and only allowing 5 goals. The Flashes are continuing their best start in program history and will play Cincinnati at home this Friday at 4 p.m.
Heading over to the track this weekend, the women's indoor track and field team was able to capture the Mid-American Conference Championships. Leading the way with 13 points was junior Amory Chilton. Chilton competed in the 200-meter dash and had a time of 24.36 seconds. Now in the 800-meter run, senior Carson Spears made it across the finish line in 2 minutes, 9 seconds, 0.95 tenths of seconds. Placing her first place was freshman Camille Dunafer with a time of 2 minutes, 10 seconds, 4.3 seconds. Senior Holly and Keely Dunaway had a combined score of 10 points for the triple jump. The final points came down to 60-meter hurdles. Gabrielle Hammonds placed 6th with 8.59 seconds, and Alexa Nestor placed 8th with 9.63. This would make this the first MAC title for the team since 2014.
Well, Josh, a lot of, like we said, the ups and downs. We're winning championships, we're winning best starts in program history for lacrosse, but I do want to start where we began, and that is the Kent State men's basketball team. What went wrong against Akron?
Everything. I mean, that is the most simple way to put it. No one scored. Delrico Gillespie had probably his worst game of the year. Morgan Safford led the team in scoring. But besides that, nothing went right. Kent's biggest strength this season has been being able to get in the paint and kick it out to shooters when they're not able to score. Akron's big guys absolutely stopped that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough when it feels like Akron is just kind of better on all facets of the game. They're more physical than you, can shoot, but they can shoot better than you, they can play better defense. And it definitely feels like now, as Cleveland's on the horizon, Kent State feels like a very solid bronze medal team, locked into that 3rd spot as Akron and Miami kind of duke it out. What do they have to do to try and elevate themselves heading into the tournament?
They need to figure out how to beat Akron. I mean, if they're going to win a game, or the championship, they're going to have to beat Akron one way or another, and I think that's the biggest thing for them. It's just finding a way to beat Akron. Are you worried about them having to face Akron in the tournament?
Oh, I mean, how could you not be? They've practically dominated this rivalry for the past few years now, and at least in the past 9 games, they've completely dominated. You got close to the MAC championship a few years ago, but it's difficult when a team that you're supposed to beat, you just can't. It's like if North Carolina couldn't beat Duke, or if Michigan couldn't beat Michigan State. Like, the teams that you have to beat when it comes down to crunch time, Kent State just can't get it done. And it's really difficult to see this men's basketball team try and get over that Akron hump.
I definitely tend to agree, but I do want to transition now to the lacrosse team. I know they played this past Wednesday. You want to talk a little bit about that?
No, absolutely. I just want to give some love to the lacrosse team. They're 4-1, their best start in program history, and it's really been off the back of their defense. Sydney Davis is a 2-time MAC Goalie of the Week. Anna Zacconi is a 2-time MAC Defender of the Week, and that is really what's kept them in games. They beat Xavier 11-5, and they beat Butler 10-6. So really just shutting it down. Sydney Davis has been absolutely sensational, and also 3 players with double-digit goals, that being Zeta Crumpton, Morgan Halley, and Lizzie Lundeen. So they're getting it done on both sides, and that's really all I have for the lacrosse team. I just want to give some quick shout-outs to them, and hopefully they can get it done against Cincinnati, get to 5-1. It's another home game. But quickly, I do want to touch on the women's basketball team. A key win at home against Central Michigan. What do you like from the women coming up to Cleveland?
They've been a very gritty team. They've been battling injuries all year, some of their best players, and I think that is something that's going to be huge for them when they get to Cleveland because they're battle tested. You know, they've been through these injuries, they've stuck together a team, and they've gutted it out. They're now, I believe, 500 on the season, and they're heading towards Cleveland. They've done everything they can to get there, and now it's just about winning the games once they're there. Yeah,
it's going to be tough, though. They have a great record at home, 9-3 at home, but it's been tough on the road, so it'll be interesting to see what Kent State can do on a neutral site. But we are going to keep things in the college ranks as coming up, Alabama took on Tennessee in an SEC college basketball matchup. So we will go campus to campus as the Tennessee Volunteers fall to the Crimson Tide in the Coliseum. We'll give you the details.
The Cleveland Cavaliers got back on track with a victory over the Brooklyn Nets and James Harden's return after injury. We'll discuss after the break.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
At school, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
Sometimes I can't believe that you could be proud of me if I'm not proud of myself.
It just was hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
Think of our best times together. Let's do more of that.
You know, try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Can you help me?
Mom, Dad, we're going out.
Thank you.
Oh, look, they're playing chess.
What you got there?
Will you help my mom?
She's real sick, huh? Hey, crew, I'll give the first move to anyone who signs up to be an organ donor. How do you do it?
Easy. Just go to organdonor.gov.
You are organdonor.gov.
More donors means more hope. Sign up at organdonor.gov.
We are now officially in March and rapidly approaching the madness. We welcome in Michael DiFilippo and Matthew McConaughey as we look at teams searching to boost their resume as we get started in Columbus, Ohio. The Buckeyes taking on the Boilermakers. Ohio State needing this quad one win over the 8th-ranked Boilermakers. They could try to get it done at home. 16-9 though early, but Amare Bynum going to get the pass here and slam that one down to cut it to 11-16. 16-16 now. Purdue on a scoring drought, but Fletcher Lawyer going to knock down that corner three. 6-point game now, though. 3 minutes in the first, Buckeyes up. And there's Braden Smith, one of the most decorated college basketball players in modern day, getting the three to go there. 42-34. It's going to be another corner three. This time, though, the Buckeyes getting it to go. John Mobley Jr., who'd score 21 points, getting that three to go. 36-50 now as we are in the second. Nice spin move there from Trey Kaufman-Wren, who'd had 19 and 9 on the day. 9 rebounds, spinning off for the dunk. 62-51 Buckeyes trying to run away from it now. 8 minutes to go in the second. Three ball is gonna go. Mobley Jr., who had 5 threes on the day, getting that one to go. Buckeyes now 72-63, up 9. Missed there. Slam down by Devin Royal as Ohio State picks up a massive ranked win, and Purdue drops their second in a row.
Well, let's take you out to Indiana. The Hoosiers looking to upset the number 13 ranked Michigan State Spartans. In the first, Jeremy Fears dishes it off to Kurtang. Pump fake three, splashes it in. 39-26 Michigan State. Here's the Hoosiers. Shot clock winding down in the corner. Connor Enright sinks it in. Payday for Enright. Here's Michigan State again. Jeremy Fears tosses it up and Carr slams it down. Here's Michigan State. Jeremy Fears driving in, off-center put-up, and gets it to go. Michigan State wins it 77-64. Michigan moves up to number 8 in the top 25.
All right, we will take you out to Iowa State as the Iowa State Cyclones take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. As we'll head off to the first play of the game as Luke Bimbo makes the dunk. As this play right here, big pass right there, and then big play right there, and then Donovan Atwell makes the three-point basket. And then we go to this play right here. Oof, he missed it, and he rebounds, and Blake Buzzer makes a foot tip dunk. And then watch this buzzer beater right here. And then Blake Buzzer makes the buzzer beater. And we take you to the second half as Milan Bozovic makes the three-point shot. And then we take this play right here as Joshua makes the layoff, and then we apologize for technical difficulties, but anyways, Chris.
Now we have a key SEC battle here at Alabama at Tennessee. It's actually a rematch of a game that happened in January where Tennessee won. We're going to start in the first now where Jacoby Gillespie is going to come around the screen on the right side. He'll get a little three. That'll go in. Tennessee is going to have an early 10-6 lead. Staying in the first now, Latrell Wrightstrow Jr. He's going to find a three. He had 6 threes in the night. A great night for him. Going to be 22-28 Tennessee. We're going to end that first now where Tennessee is pulling away. They have a little 12-point lead, and it's going to be LeBaron Philon Jr. who's going to finish through contact, cut the lead down to 10. Now we're going to head to the second where it's Wrightstrow again. He's going to find a three, this time in the corner, to cut the lead to 8. He had 25 points on the night, and it's 51-59 Tennessee. Now we're going to head to the end of the game where Bama came back and tied it. It's going to be Philon ISO. He's going to head in, step back. He gives Bama the lead. Game time for Bama, 71-69. Tennessee will have one more chance to tie this one up as Gillespie's going to take it in. He's going to get a look on a layup, but won't go. Tip in, won't go either. The ball is everywhere. It's chaos, and it's going to head out of bounds where Alabama is going to get a key SEC win, 71-69, heading to the 16 seed.
Well, some big ranked matchups, some upsets in the Big Ten. There's the madness is right there. We're almost there. And a game that is keyed on, that I would be keyed on, your Iowa State Cyclones that we just looked at, and the Arizona Wildcats taking on one another tonight, a key Big 12 matchup. What do you guys like in that matchup? We'll start with Matthew.
Well, both teams are coming off big ranked wins. And Arizona, me and you talked about it upstairs, Arizona has really stuck right in the middle at number 2. So they're kind of getting overlooked. Some people are kind of exaggerating on them a little bit. So they're kind of that team that you don't really know what's going to happen to them once you get into that March Madness play. But I really like this matchup because this is a game that can go either way. So it's really going to come down to who can make the big shots and who can turn over the ball less.
Yeah, we've talked about that Big 12 kind of cannibalizing one another. A lot of ranked teams beating ranked teams. Michael, what do you see in this matchup?
Honestly, I see this could determine who gets a higher seed or the lower seed. You know, whoever wins this game, you know, maybe it'll be a great game, as you know, Iowa State has been playing, you know, pretty tough. I mean, they were upset at home against Texas Tech, you know. Maybe they'll try to be motivated to rebound for another ranked test.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of going to go straight into game predictions here. I'd like to hear from both of you as well. Give me Arizona. I think they've been playing very well. They've only had 2 losses. One of them was to Kansas, who recently they beat by 23, and I think they've been playing really well lately. They're proving that they're the team to beat so far in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, who do you got taking this one?
I got Arizona.
Okay. Yeah. You Mr. Underdog here, now taking the probable favorite?
I'm a big underdog guy, but Arizona has just been a dominant team all year. It's kind of hard to go against them in this one.
Yeah, Michael, who do you got?
I agree with Matthew and Josh. I have to go with Arizona, especially with Iowa State already being upsetted. So
yeah, I think it's fair to say Iowa State is the underdog in this one. They're ranked lower. Arizona's been playing better, but Iowa State hasn't been bad this season either.
No, I mean, Iowa State, I guess I'll ride with the Cyclones. They are 2-2 in their last 4, but I do feel like they're due for a bounce-back game, and this Arizona game is a big test for them. And we're talking about all these ranked teams. We don't have much time to get through, but who are some of our favorites? Not teams we want to see play or like. Who do we think genuinely has a shot at the national title? We'll actually start with Michael down here.
Honestly, I will have to say, one of my picks from last year, Duke, I think they have another shot at it this year, Yeah, depends how they do in the conference tournament,
Yeah, currently the #1 team in the country. Matthew?
They dropped the game to Duke. I'm looking out for Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Josh?
I agree. It's got to either be Duke or Michigan, and that game the first time was awesome. I can't wait for them to hopefully play again, and I got Duke.
I really like the defending national champion Florida Gators, currently ranked 5th. Arizona, Duke, and Michigan, kind of that trio of powerhouse teams. But with men's college basketball top 25 coming out, we also have a women's college basketball that came out today. Now turning to the women's basketball, let's look at the current rankings. UConn remaining undefeated, 31-0, continuing their monster run. UCLA 28-1, South Carolina 29-2, Texas 28-3, Vanderbilt, a lot of SEC teams there. South Carolina, Texas, Vandy, LSU, Oklahoma, all SEC, and then a lot of Big Ten with Michigan, Iowa, UCLA, and Ohio State kind of rounding out that top 15. Now we're going to bring it back within here as UConn. We've been talking about them for the past few weeks. Yep. They've been undefeated all season. Every time we talk about them, nothing's changed. They keep winning. So I guess the question is, can they keep winning? It's harder when it's tournament time. So Matthew, can UConn go all the way?
Listen, they are a powerhouse team. There's no doubt about it. But when they haven't played a ranked opponent since December 20th, Iowa, it's kind of hard to say they're going to go all the way. When they get into March Madness play, is that going to affect them from not playing these ranked hard opponents?
Yeah, being battle-tested is very important. The Big Ten seems very battle-tested. The SEC is very battle-tested. UConn, maybe not so much. Michael?
Honestly, I don't feel like there's as much upsets in women's basketball as there is in men's basketball, so I feel like they'll keep on winning,
I tend to agree. I mean, saying they can't win, I think, is utterly ridiculous considering they're undefeated and they've won, I believe, 47 straight games dating back to last season. So saying UConn can't win is just crazy. So in my opinion, yeah, of course they can win.
Yeah, but there are some other powerhouses, though. UCLA only one loss, and South Carolina has been a powerhouse for the past 5 or so years under head coach Don Staley. Speaking of the opposite of powerhouses, underdogs, who are maybe some of the women's college basketball underdogs that people should be looking out for?
You know me, underdog guy.
Yes.
I'm looking at Vanderbilt.
Okay.
I agree.
They beat Tennessee twice. They beat Kentucky, Oklahoma. They did drop the game to Georgia. But they have proven to make a push against these bigger ranked teams. And I think they can make a little run at this.
Michael, are you riding on this? Are you jumping on this Vanderbilt train with the rest of the guys?
Maybe, I mean, there's a lot of teams to look at, but I think, they probably got it.
Yeah, I mean, Vanderbilt has Michaela Blake averaging over 27 points, and I believe that's leading the NCAA for women's basketball. That's going to be tough to beat, especially once it comes to tournament time.
Yeah, and I think for underdogs, for me, quite frankly, I don't think it matters. I think UConn's going to run the table, and they're the favorite, and I think they should continue to be the favorite. But that is all the time we have to talk college basketball for now. We're actually going to tune into a current game as Duke is at NC State, the Wolfpack, trying to pull off a major upset here, 47-30. It's going to be tough for NC State to come back down 17 against the #1 ranked team in the country recently, the #1 ranked team in the country. But now, Josh, what do you got for us?
Now we're going to be heading from college to the pros as we are welcoming back Matthew McConaughey and Ryan Mead to navigate the current NBA landscape. And we're going to start in Brooklyn, where the Cavs took on the Nets here. The Cavs got their reinforcements back this game with James Harden and Keon Ellis both coming back from finger injuries. We're going to start in the first, where James Harden immediately is going to make an impact, throwing an assist to Sam Merrill, giving the Cavs an early 7-1 lead. We're going to stay in the first now, where James Harden is going to get it up top, and he's going to put up a three. Bang! James Harden through contact, 19-8 Cavs. We're going to head to the second now, where Michael Porter Jr., he's going to do his best to keep the Nets back in this one, as he's going to hit a three. He had 26 points on the night, including 5 threes, 39-37 Nets. Now we're going to go to the third. Harden's going to get another chance at a three through contact. This time he gets the foul, and the Cavs are up heading into the later portions of this game. Now we're going to the fourth, where Keon Ellis, he gets a steal over to Sam Merrill and up to the big man, Jarrett Allen. He had 20 points on the night. He had an unbelievable month of February, as it's pretty much all Cavs. The Nets will start making a comeback here as Michael Porter Jr. gets a shot in the three in the corner for a three to cut it to a 4-point game, but that will do it, as the Cavs are going to win this one 106-102. They improve to 38-24, and the Nets still only have 15 wins.
The San Antonio Spurs head to New York to take on the New York Knicks, as Jalen Brunson here is going to find a three-pointer to give the Knicks the lead here. The San Antonio Spurs had a little bit of a lead early, but the Knicks started to pull away, as Josh Hart here is going to pass this one off to Karl Anthony Towns, and he's going to get in hard and one. What an incredible play, as display of athleticism by Karl Anthony Towns there. A great game for him with 12. And now what Victor Wembanyama, the 7-footer, is going to find a three-pointer. What an incredible shot there. Straight in, pretty far deep, and he's going to try another one. Nope, he's going to miss or fake that one and dunk over a player. What an incredible play this time, as we're going to show you this replay. Victor Wembanyama, he is just bigger than everybody. He is better than everybody on that court. He had 25 and 13 rebounds in this one, and a steal here by Mikal Bridges is going to give the Knicks the big lead here, and they're going to be able to win this game 114-89. The Knicks are looking very dangerous, beating a very good Spurs team.
From New York to Boston, the Celtics hosting Philadelphia 76ers in the third. Derek White going to dish it off here to Jaylen Brown. Puts up the three, two hands in his face. Nylon, 65-50. Here's Celtics again. Neemias Queta drives in open lane and slams it down. 27 points for him on the night. Here's Tyrese Maxey, puts it up from 15 feet and gets it to go, 74-63. Here's the 76ers, a fast break for Maxey. Goes up for the layup, gets fouled and gets it to fall, 80-72. Here's the 76ers again. Maxey looking for an open shot. Playing hot potato, puts it up from downtown. Bang! 33 points for Maxey. Here's the Celtics now in the fourth. Nikola Vucevic with the three, it's good, 99-89. The Celtics once again, Jaylen Brown open three, 27 points for him on the night. Boston showing why they are a powerhouse game to win 114-98.
From the East Coast to the West, the Denver Nuggets welcome in the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nikola Jokic taking on Anthony Edwards. 9-7 here in the first. Don't know where the time is, but it doesn't matter. Is Jokic going to cut in and slam that one down? He'd go for 35 on the day. Joker making the defenders look silly out there, throwing that one down. We'd head all the way to the second now, 38-33. Timberwolves down by 5. And Bones Highland from deep going to get that one to go. He'd finish with 18, 42-38 now. Timberwolves out and running. Anthony Edwards, corner three, 21 points for the Ant-Man, 45-38 now. As that would take us to the third quarter. Anthony going to go to work. Going to get to Dante DiVincenzo from the logo. Gets that one to go, looking like the 2018 National Championship all over again. 5 for 10 from 3 for DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter now, Denver trying to mount a comeback. And Jamal Murray on his head. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert stands no chance against Jamal Murray, but it would not matter as Anthony Edwards going to go to work here, going to get another 3 to go. Timberwolves would take this one 117-108.
Well, we are getting into the dog days of the NBA season, where the lower teams can become higher teams in the rankings. So I want to ask you guys, which of the bottom teams in the East do you guys see making a playoff push? We'll start with Ryan.
Yeah, and so I'll go ahead and read to everybody who is in the 7th through 10th seed. So in 7, it's the Orlando Magic. 8 is the Miami Heat. 9 is the Atlanta Hawks, and 10 is the Charlotte Hornets. So for me, at least, I think that the Orlando Magic are the best team out of that bunch. I think they have the most potential out of everybody. I think that the other teams, they've just kind of lost a lot of pieces at the trade deadline. They're kind of just falling off. But what do you think, Josh?
Now, while we're talking about the Orlando Magic, they've had some struggles in the playoffs the past few years. I want to ask you, do you think they can win the playoffs if they do get in?
I think that they can win a series or two. I don't think that they're good enough just yet to be able to make a big push to get to the finals or anything like that. But I definitely think they can win a series.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, Matthew. Who do you got making a push?
I got the Charlotte Hornets. They're working on a 4-game win streak right now. They had a 9-game win streak at one point, and Miller, Ball, Knipple, Bridges are all averaging over 15 points a game.
Yeah.
So they're looking pretty decent right now.
They're on a 4-game win streak. It'll be a lot of fun to see who can kind of make a push to get out of the play-in. But that is all the time we have to talk NBA. A little brief, but we got what we wanted. Ryan, thank you for joining us. Matthew, thank you for joining us for both college and professional hoops. As now, we're going to take things on ice. The Winnipeg Jets traveled to San Jose to take on the Sharks. We have the details on this West Side Story overtime thriller.
The NHL trade deadline is just days away, with the official window closing Friday at 3 p.m. We discuss next.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is Chip. For more than 100 years, American Humane has been on the front lines protecting animals in times of crisis. From Pearl Harbor to 9/11, the California wildfires, and the coronavirus pandemic, American Humane Rescue has provided life-saving assistance for animals in virtually every major national disaster. If you're anything like me, your pets mean the world to you. And if disaster strikes, you want to keep them safe. To prepare for an oncoming disaster, ensure your pet has secure and up-to-date identification. And if you must evacuate, remember to take your disaster preparedness kit with you. To learn more about disaster planning and how to keep your best friends safe, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Welcome back. Well, the NHL resumed play last week after the Olympics ended with Team USA getting the gold. I'm joined alongside Alexi Blatnick and C.O. Parker to skate through the highs and lows. We'll start the action in San Jose. The Sharks taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Both these teams kind of struggling a little bit. Sharks less than the Jets, trying to get back and going after the Olympic break here. 0-0 in the first period, but it is going to be Winnipeg getting on the board early as Morgan Barron going to be sniping that one into the top right corner of the net. Tanner Pearson, Cole Kopech on the assist. Barron's 8th goal of the season. We're going to jump all the way to the third. No action in the second. A little two-man game here. Going to be shot and then deflected in by Will Smith. Phenomenal play by Smith. Shot on by Colin Graff. Deflected off Hallebuck. the real MVP of Team USA, and then just kind of slapped out of the air into the back of the net. This would take us to overtime, where 3-on-3 Halibut was able to get it done against Team Canada, but not this time, as Michael Misa going to score this one. William Eklund, Sam Dickinson on the assist, gets the Sharks to 29, 24, and 4.
Well, that was really good, Maddox, but I think we're going to head a little north, where the Minnesota Wild take on the St. Louis Blues, headed into the first period. It's quiet, but it is a really cool shot. Brock Faber shoots, and Joel Hoefler deflects it, and Kirill Kaprizov looks to capitalize, but we're moving here to the second period. Minnesota's on the power play. Hughes passes to Matt Boldy. Boldy passes to Kaprizov, and Kaprizov finally gets that notch in. Headed into the third period. About 2 minutes remaining here. Logan Mailloux scores unassisted. Bang! He snipes that right past Hughes. Score is now 1-1. Period 3, about a minute remaining here. 2-1, courtesy of Pavel Buchnevich. Robert Thomas scores on an empty net. Final score 3-1.
Take you to American Airlines Center, where Nashville Predators are visiting the Dallas Stars. Towards the end of the first, Predators on the power play. Nick Blankenberg is going to knock over Wyatt Johnson, and Michael Bunting is going to get the first notch for Nashville. Then, just a few moments later, Luke Evangelos is going to interrupt the pass and get it right to Steven Stamkos, who's getting it past Jake Ottinger, making it 2-0 in the first for the Predators. Then, in the second, Dallas on the power play this time. Jamie Benn passes to Wyatt Johnson, and Wyatt Johnson is going to get it in. What a beautiful pass there. Then, a little bit later, we're going to see an additional goal. Shot by Thomas Hardley. Nathan Bastian is going to get the rebound. What another great play right up in the crease for Dallas in the third. That's going to tie it up into overtime. Johnston's behind the net. Brady Shea is going to fall, goes wide, and then Miro Heiskanen to Jason Robertson scores, winning it for Dallas. They're on a heater with their team record tying 8-game win streak for the Stars. They're 9-1-0 in their last 10, and the Predators are going to fall to 5th in the Central.
Well, a thrilling action coming out of the Olympic break. You know all that kind of national camaraderie you get. You're playing for your country, you're playing with your guys, but there's no rest for the wicked. The trade deadline is here, which means players are going to start getting moved around from team to team. So I want to start with Lexi. Who do you have your eyes on of potentially getting moved?
I don't see him getting moved, but I'm definitely watching him with a close eye. Evenji Malkin of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay. I don't see it happening at all because him and Sidney Crosby, who is currently out, are like this. I also have Vincent Trocheck of the New York Rangers. I just see him being way too good for the Rangers not to try and get a higher draft pick.
Yeah, we'll keep moving it around the table.
I mean, I think the big one, obvious, is, Andrew Mangiapane. I think he needs to be moved from Edmonton, and there's a lot of people that would love the forward help. I'm seeing people like the Islanders, because the Islanders can easily toss Edmonton a goalie or defenseman. I think Edmonton and Vegas are very similar positions. They need goalies, they need defensemen, and both of them can work with the Islanders in that sense. On top of that, I think most teams just need defensemen. A lot of bubble teams do. Your Sharks, your Jackets, your Sabres, etc.
I'm looking at the St. Louis Blues. I mean, they've been absolutely terrible this season, so it's time for them to start, retooling, get some draft picks. Robert Thomas, I think, is a good choice for them to move off of. He does have a no-trade clause, though, which could make it kind of hard for him to move off of, but I think a player like that, they should be able to move off him pretty easily.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm going to take things north of the border. Another guy with a no-trade clause is Tyler Myers on the Vancouver Canucks, and quite frankly, everyone on the Canucks should be on the market. They already got rid of Quinn Hughes, who was arguably their best player.
I mean, Peterson's probably the biggest player on the market, if anything.
And I see no reason. They're dead last in the NHL. There's no reason for them not to fire sale and try and just retool, hope they get the #1 overall pick, and see if next year can maybe be a good bounce-back year for them. But talked about the Olympics a little bit ago. Sometimes teams, the Olympic break can be a nice break, but sometimes it's a break in momentum. You can get hot and then you stop and you try to get back in the groove of things and things just aren't clicking again. What are some teams that did not want this break to happen and are currently paying the price for it?
Yeah, so I'll kick things off. The Columbus Blue Jackets, man, we love the Metropolitan Division, this Sports Corner discussion. They were absolutely hot after they fired the head coach, and now it is, oh my God, I'm blanking on the name. This is really embarrassing. something. Rick Bowness.
Yes, I was going to say it's Bones.
Bones?
I think that's his nickname.
Something like that.
Bones,
That's the
yeah.
nickname, yes.
They were
Yes.
just absolutely red hot, and now they're just kind of sputtered off, which is very unfortunate.
I believe currently 0-2 after the break.
Yeah, not great.
So they are looking pretty good right now.
We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
Whoa. I think the big thing that's dropping off for me are the Lightning. They were 21-1 prior to the break in their last 22 games. That's unprecedented, and now they are 1-2-0 after the break. That's tied amount of losses as they had in 22 games prior to the break. That you don't see a drop off like that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these teams bounce back, but that is all the time we have to talk hockey. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, CO. As now we'll get to that live update. The Blue Jackets, you were going to say 3-0, CO. Make it 4-0 at the end of the second period. Jackets trying to get back on track this against the New York Rangers. It'll be very interesting to see what they can do the rest of the way. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the goalie situation. Jet Greaves, seemingly the better goalie as opposed to Elvis Merzlikins, but this team really likes Elvis in the back of net there. Zach Werenski chasing some trophies, and then other guys just got Adam Fantilli trying to get things going for the rest of the season. We'll see if we can pop in here and see who's done the goal scoring. It's been Matthew Olivier, Sean Monahan, Kirli Marchenko, and Adam Fantilli, just mentioned him, doing the goal scoring for the Columbus Blue Jackets. But now, MLB spring training is heating up. We give you the details.
The United States women's soccer team opened with a match against Argentina at the She Believes Cup on Sunday. We'll discuss after this.
I feel like her heartbeat is like same speed as mine, and I think we have this like deep connection, this heart connection in her heart, that there's room for me and Mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, it's gonna be cool. She's my superhero. Good job, kitty cat. When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
Welcome back. We have a lot to talk about in the world of sports, but first, let's see what spring training has to offer. MLB spring training is in full swing, and this week things are heating up with the start of the World Baseball Classic. Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see teams in the Classic play against Major League squads, including the United States taking on the San Francisco Giants and the Dominican Republic hosting the Detroit Tigers for 2 games. Later this week, the World Baseball Classic officially begins with the Chinese Taipei taking on Australia, while the United States begins pool play with a matchup against Brazil. Now, moving to the gridiron, the NFL Combine took place over the weekend and saw college football's best partake in drills such as the 40-yard dash and vertical jump. Ohio State linebacker Sonny Styles, who, fun fact, I played in middle school basketball, improved his already projected top 10 pick profile with one of the best linebacker workouts in recent memory. His 43.5-inch vertical was the best in 20 years, and his 4.66 40-yard dash tied teammate Arvell Reese for the fastest of that night. Running back Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame had the second fastest 40 time with a 4.36 as he looks to be the first running back off the board come April's draft in Pittsburgh. Now, car number 45 on the racetrack, Tyler Reddick makes history with his third straight win on Sunday at the Duramax Texas Grand Prix. Reddick opened the year with a victory at the Daytona 500 and has now become the first driver to win the first 3 NASCAR races of a season. Reddick drives the number 45 Toyota Camry for 23XI Racing, a company founded by former NBA player Michael Jordan and driver Denny Hamlin. The number 23 represents Jordan's Chicago Bulls jersey number, while the 11 represents Hamlin's car number. Tyler Reddick led 60 of the 95 laps in Sunday's race, making it as the most dominant victory for his team thus far. Now, moving to the green, the 2026 Cognizant Classic wrapped up yesterday in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Colombian Nico Echevarria took home the title along with a whopping $1.7 million payout. Irishman Shane Lowry appeared on his way to win a three-shot lead in the final round. 2 balls, though, in the water led to Lowry's first ever back-to-back double bogeys. This, and a clutch birdie by Echevarria, gave Nico his third PGA win. Now, with the World Cup on the way and the qualifiers on the horizon, I'm going to toss it over to Josh to break down some other international soccer. Josh.
That's right, Maddox. Though the World Cup is approaching, international soccer is here, as the She Believes Cup is currently happening right now. The United States women's soccer team opened the 2026 She Believes Cup with a win in a match by a final of 2-0 against Argentina yesterday. Scoring was started by Lindsay Heaps in the 19th minute and followed up by Jaden Shaw in the 56th minute. Trinity Rodman suffered a scary-looking ankle injury and left the game early, but was seen walking around the field post-game. Heaps is Team USA's captain and provided a big spark yesterday after losing Rodman to injury. This win proved US has the ability to compete with other teams even when challenged physically. Head coach Emma Hayes was grateful for the test before the team competed in the World Cup qualifiers in November, saying, quote, "This is what tournament football is." USA is back in action on Wednesday for the next game of the She Believes Cup against Canada before taking on Colombia Sunday. That's all for US soccer as we take it back to Maddox at the 4-wall.
Thanks, Josh. No meltdown or spotlight today as Immaculate Grid makes its triumphant return to Sports Corner right after this. Welcome back. If you remember Extra Life, you remember I hosted a handful of games, and today that is what we are doing, is we're going to get everyone involved. We have Cio and Lexi at the round table. We have Josh, Matthew, Ryan, and Michael all at the desk as we are going to play some Immaculate Grid. We're going to get going with men's basketball Immaculate Grid. As you can see, we have the quad box going, a little Scott Hansen red zone-y. We have the grid in the top right, the round table in the bottom left, and then the desk in the bottom right. We are not doing baseball. Instead,
that was looking hard, man.
Yeah, Stone's not here, so we're not doing baseball. Instead, we're going to do some men's basketball here, as we have on the top row Jazz, Nuggets, and 10-plus rebounds per game, and then Sixers, Pistons, and Bucks in the left column. We're not going for rarity here. We're going for correct answers. I have a few in mind, but I'm going to try and refrain myself. I'm kind of acting host here, so it's kind of the floor is open to you guys.
We're just shouting it out?
Raise your hand, and I will point, so we're not all just shouting answers. Josh?
Andre Drummond, 10-plus rebounds per game.
For who?
The Pistons.
The Pistons. Well, you have to remember he was also a 76er. Andre Drummond, it's going to be 18%. All right, anyone else got any answers here? Bucks? Jazz could be a tough one. I mean, the Jazz in general is going to be a tough one.
Well, I think rebounds.
10-plus rebounds should be relatively easy.
I think rebounds. Sixers, Joel Embiid, do you think he had a 10-plus rebounds? Oh, wait, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Do you think he had a 10-plus rebounds?
I would like to think he did. He's a very big individual at the center position. Joel Embiid did have 10-plus rebounds for the 76ers. Does anyone else have any? Josh, let's see if your fellow colleagues at the desk or at the table can have. Cio.
This might be wrong. It might make. Never mind. Actually, no.
Oh, he changed.
I realized it's wrong. Never
Isn't
mind.
there a Greek fellow?
He realized it's wrong. Anyone at the desk? Matthew, Ryan, Michael.
I forgot his name.
I'd probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, 10-plus rebounds, Bucks. I feel like that's a pretty safe guess.
Is that the Greek fellow?
Bang! Bang! Yes, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek fella.
The Greek fellow?
Yeah.
The Greek fellow.
I'll kind of. Do we believe DeAndre Jordan, 76ers, Denver Nuggets?
Yeah, did he play for the Sixers?
He played for a lot of teams.
I don't know if he played for the Sixers.
How do we feel about it? Oh, wait, there's an even. Well, I have one for Pistons, Nuggets, and I have one potentially for.
Who does Bruce Brown play for?
Bruce Brown?
He played for the Nuggets.
He played for the Nuggets and the Raptors and the Pacers.
Okay.
Allen Iverson can be used for either Sixers Nuggets or Pistons Nuggets. So which one would we rather?
What's an easier
I'd say
pool?
Sixers Nuggets.
Okay.
I feel like that's DeAndre Jordan, though.
Put DeAndre Jordan.
I don't know if he played for the Sixers.
Hey, I'll die on this hill here.
I guess he did.
Got it.
And then we'll get Allen Iverson.
The NBA is just like mush in my head.
Okay, so we're kind of evading the Jazz column here. I see everyone's a little bit scared of that. Any Bucks Nuggets? These are two teams that played not each other in the finals, but played in the finals very recently. Matthew, you're looking a little perplexed there.
Did Matthew Dellavedova? He only played for the Bucks, right?
I think he only played for the Bucks.
Okay.
I'm curious. I don't think Tobias Harris was ever a Jazz, but he played for the Sixers and the Pistons.
Schroeder played for the Jazz and.
Did he? Did he play for the Jazz? I don't think he ever. I think he got traded. I don't think he suited up.
So does that count or does that not count?
It doesn't count. You have to play a game in uniform. So like Carmelo Anthony and the Hawks wouldn't work because he never suited up for them.
Okay.
Maybe.
I can always think like the Jazz have a lot of Cavs players on their team currently.
Yes. Colin Sexton doesn't fit any of these categories. I don't think Eric Bledsoe ever played for the Jazz. Derek Favors.
There's got to be some obscure player.
Do we think Ish Smith fits any of these?
You're just naming someone.
Well, Ish Smith played for like 17 basketball teams.
Dude,
he could be Bucks Nuggets.
Do Ish Smith for Bucks Jazz. We'll see.
Incorrect.
Okay. Sixers.
If anything, we give up and we can play a football one or a hockey one.
We can. Try Schroeder at least for Jazz and.
Jazz Pistons?
Yeah, try it.
I feel like you are wrong.
Dude, he definitely got traded there.
He didn't suit up for the Jazz. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we could try football.
Yeah, football would be fun.
All right, do we want to give up on this one?
Yeah. Wait, no. Can we like see who the answers though are?
Yeah.
So we can be like, oh, we knew that.
I'm trying to think if there's any.
So we could save some grace, maybe.
Yeah. All right. My brother's gonna be rather upset. Noted Jazz fan, as I've mentioned that a few times. No thanks, maybe later.
What's your brother's name?
Easton?
Sorry, Easton.
Jeff Hornacek. Oh, Joe Ingles.
Yeah.
And Boogie Cousins.
Boogie Cousins.
Boogie
What happened to that
Cousins.
guy,
He was a
man?
Nugget.
Of course.
He went to like Asia and then fought a fan.
He just asked Jokic a question the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
At the press conference?
Yeah. Adrian Dantley would have never got Adrian Dantley. No offense
Yeah, that was
to
kind of
Mr.
a tough
Dantley
one.
here. All right, football?
Yeah.
I did. I'm mad.
Sio's upset.
Okay.
No,
Ooh, Steelers.
I doubted
No
myself.
Evan Schofield, but Steelers.
I doubted myself.
Are we trying to go obscure for recording interception? here?
Cordell Patterson for Falcons Steelers.
Good pull. I like
I was going to say that or Jonnu.
That's true.
What's the right category?
Recorded an interception.
Oh.
So we have Falcons, Bills, recorded an interception, and then Steelers, Ravens, Vikings.
Wait, is it recorded interception with the team or in their career?
Recorded when paired with a team, one defensive interception must be achieved with that team in a single season. So you have to get an interception as a
Let's do
Steeler.
some, like, crazy pull here.
Joe Hayden.
Joe Hayden.
I like that.
You should have said something.
Joe
You
Hayden.
should have said
It's going to be correct.
Fun fact, I met Joe Hayden actually.
Oh,
He
very
went
nice.
to my work.
Do we just want to fill out this recorded in interception section?
But I feel like we could get some good low numbers there.
Well, this could be Kyle Hamilton,
Kyle Hamilton, yeah.
Yeah.
and then this could be Harrison Smith.
Yep.
Yeah.
That man has terrorized me as a Lions fan. Gives me nightmares.
Who played on the Bills?
Bills is going to be tough.
Oh, I know Vikings, Falcons. That'd be Kirk Cousins.
Yeah?
Yes.
that
Oh,
works.
that's
Yeah.
this is going to be Diggs.
Yeah, that's
Kirk O'Chain.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. Bills, Ravens.
All right, Bills, Steelers, and then 2 Ravens. Ravens, Falcons. I feel like there's a quarterback who played. No.
I don't know.
Mitch Trubisky for Steelers Bills.
Steelers, but yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good at this game, dude.
All right.
Let's go, Mike.
More so for football.
Mitch,
totally
Mitch
looking over
Trubisky.
Yeah.
Ravens. Who do we got for the Ravens? Ravens, Falcons, Ravens, Bills. Ravens, Bills, a lot of history of recent. Aren't you a Ravens guy?
Come on, Steve.
I
I know it's
suck at
supposed to be,
immaculate
I know
grid.
it's supposed to be neutral here.
Yeah,
I'm awful
where's
at
our good friend
immaculate grid,
Connor
no
Faith?
matter
Yeah,
the
where's
sport.
Connor?
Where
Yeah.
is Connor Faith when you need
And
him?
Evan Schofield, man, both of them.
Well, we got the Steelers. The Steelers
Yeah, we
were
didn't need
easy. Everyone plays for the Steelers.
Ravens. Who played for the
They
Ravens?
take anyone on that team.
Bills.
Any running backs?
It feels like there should be some running backs.
Frank Gore? No.
Technically, Deion Sanders played for the Falcons and Ravens, right?
He did.
He did.
Bang.
What a pull.
There we go, Ryan. That really old-looking picture compared to everyone else. Ravens.
Last one.
Ravens, Bills. I feel like these are 2 like storied. Flacco never ventured over to Buffalo.
Flacco. Not yet.
Tyrod Taylor?
Was Tyler Bass on the Ravens?
I don't think so.
Did Tyrod Taylor ever make his way to the
Yes,
Ravens?
yeah, that's right.
Did he play for the Ravens? I don't
Yep.
think he played for the Ravens.
He was drafted by the Ravens.
I never realized that.
Yep, there we go.
Dude, Ryan, you're good at this game too. These
Hey, I was the one who said it.
Yeah,
Come on.
Oh wait, yeah.
Don't be dissing on me. All right, well we have plenty of time. Do we want to try
Baseball.
Let's try
Hockey.
hockey.
CO?
Sure.
The round tables.
The eyes are wide.
Sure.
The eyes are wide.
That's going to be something.
It's just gonna be me and Theo going, who?
Dude,
I mean, I think first off, slam Nathan McKinnon right there.
Which one?
Canada.
Yeah.
Or no. Do the other one.
Okay,
Whatever.
we'll go McKinnon.
Yeah.
Just going to walk.
Okay.
Throw Mackenzie Blackwood for Canadian.
Headlights.
I've been
Get Lillian
Avalanche?
out here. She'll
Yeah.
be able to do this.
Blackwood.
Yeah, I've been on a Blackwood
Kick.
kick, yeah.
All right, 20 plus.
Senator Habs.
This category is gonna be tough. Who's Canadian?
Who? What
We
team?
just watched so much Olympics.
I know the Dallas Stars.
I don't think there was a Predator.
You know the team, the Dallas Stars?
I know of them. I don't know.
Avalanche,
who,
right?
like,
Yeah,
Colorado?
Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, actually, let's
Look
just.
at that.
Can you guys name all the teams on the list right here? We have 4 of them. Josh,
The Avalanche.
Avalanche.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dallas Stars.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saber.
No.
National
No.
Predators?
Yes. There
I
we go.
can't tell you what that one top left is.
There is a team
Okay,
called
I
the
only
Sabres,
know
so you're not,
the Dallas
you're not too
Stars
far
because
off.
of a Dude Perfect video.
Okay. Those are the Senators. Senators.
We gotta have
at
a
the
sports
top.
corner hockey night or something.
Yes.
Do we?
The
Yeah, we'll play
Senators
some
are just
chow.
such a nothing team.
Wow.
Where are the Cleveland Monsters?
Insulting all Ottawa.
Yeah, really.
Oh, that is
I still wouldn't know.
All right, do we want
Where are
to
the
keep
fans
rocking with
at?
this, or do we want to flip over to baseball real quick? Just see what it looks like.
Just to see what it looks like.
See what it looks like. I can think of a couple.
All right, baseball.
Not enough.
Mets, Angels, Mets, Giants, Mets, Diamondbacks, and then Angels played left field, played right field. So we got two.
I want to say Yoenis Cespedes for the one of
Angels
the
right
Mets
field
ones.
is Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna.
no,
Wait, no.
He's a Brave.
He's a Brave. Yeah, I'm.
Are you thinking of
wrong team.
Mike Trout?
What about
Mike Trout counts, right?
Tim Salmon.
Yeah.
I
he played?
was thinking
He
of
played
the Braves.
one of the outfield positions. I don't know which one.
How do we feel about Tim Salmon in right field?
Okay,
Okay, there we go, Josh.
Where's
Nice.
Stone
Call
when
me
you
Stone
need him?
O'Brien.
Yeah, Tim Salmon. He'd be happy with that one.
Did Yoenis Cespedes ever play for the Giants?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Well, let's throw it out the wall.
For Giants, Mets,
Yep.
or
I know he played for the Mets.
I don't know anything about these teams.
he did not. He did not. He was never a Giant. I don't think Jock Peterson ever played for the Mets. I know he played for the Diamondbacks and the Giants, I think, but I don't think he's ever been a Met.
Angels, Mets.
Do we know position players for any of these guys?
No.
Mike Trout, center field, I believe.
Thanks, Josh.
Pujols, where do you play?
Pujols? I don't
play
think was in the outfield. I think he was a first baseman.
Maybe in his younger days.
Stone is probably losing his mind.
Yeah,
right
Stone's
now.
ripping his hair out.
I imagine him like stomping his foot in his apartment, going, "Come on, guys!"
Yeah, he could have got through this easily. Well, luckily we did get the football one fully. We did okay on the basketball one, but that is all the time we have to play games. Thank you everyone at the desk. Thank you Lexi and Sio at the round table. That'll do it for this edition of Sports Corner. Thank you so much for watching.
For updates from us 24/7, head over to thekentstater.com and be sure to tune in to a brand new episode of the Playbook Podcast. I'm Josh Zaramet.
I'm Lexi Blatnick.
I'm Sue Parker.
I'm Matthew McConaughey.
I'm Michael DiFilippo.
And I'm Ryan Mead.
And I'm Maddox Miller saying from the opening play to the final call, the Kent Stater Sports Network covers it all. Good night.
I'm Matthew
And with more than
McConaughey.
200 study abroad programs in 60 countries, there are many opportunities. One is found in the Central African country of Rwanda, where students connect with survivors of the 1994 genocide.
So we're learning about the reconciliation process. Rwanda sort of took a very community-based approach to how they recovered.
In January, a group of Kent State student athletes traveled to Rwanda, where they organized a soccer camp for children.
While we were there, we got to work with kids.
What if your research could reach beyond the classroom? Welcome to the 40th Graduate Research Symposium. This two-day event brings graduate students from all disciplines together to present their work, exchange ideas, and engage with faculty and peers. Join us each day at 8 a.m. for research and collaboration with award opportunities and keynote speaker Professor Michael Beam. Register for Graduate Research Symposium March 19th and 20th at the Kent State Student Center.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.